Hello, how are you? It is a glorious day. I've had a fantastic night's sleep. I woke up at 6 o'clock, did some aerobic activity, and I'm feeling fabulous. So I hope you're feeling fabulous as well. We're not going to spend too much time standing up today. We're just going to start with our roll downs. So you know the drill. Let's get into our good posture. Feet evenly, the weight evenly distributed over your big toe, your little toe, your heel. Your feet are parallel, hip distance apart. Shoulders are back and down. Head nice and elongated. Neutral spine, relaxed. Let's just take 2 breaths here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Really try and get that expansion in your ribs. Breathe in. Breathe out. And let's roll down on this one. Breathe in. Breathe out. Head drops first. Remember, you're rolling off that brick wall. Your T-zone is on and we're going all the way down. Breathe in to prepare. Breathe out, T-zone on, stacking those vertebrae one on top of the other, and the head is the last thing to come up. Breathe in to prepare. Breathe out, dropping that head to the chest, the weight bringing you down. Rolling down, nice and relaxed, knees are soft. Breathe in to prepare. Breathe out, T-zone on. Really get that T-zone to help you come up. And good posture again. And last one, breathe in to prepare. Breathe out, curling off that brick wall. And breathe in to prepare. Breathe out. Rolling back up our spine. Okay, well done. Okay, and let's come to the floor. Again, we want our arms crossed, our legs crossed. I might go this way, and then elegantly going down to the floor. Okay, all right. So we just are going to do our neck stretch for Conchi because Conchi loves the neck stretch. So let's start with that. So in the first instance, I just want you to put your hand on the side of your head, not pulling it down, just using the weight of your hand, and just take that other arm out and just push your palm just slightly into the floor to give you a bit more of a stretch. Enjoy that. And release. And let's do the other side. Just the weight of your hand, bringing your head down to your shoulder. And taking this hand, if you want more of a stretch, and just extending that hand out and taking that palm into the floor, but relax into it. Okay, good, coming down. Now putting your hands behind your head and just letting the weight of your head, your hands take your head down so you've got a stretch in the back of your neck. Still give me some good posture. I don't want everything else falling apart. Good, and coming up. And let's just do our neck rolls. Remember, when we go back, I want you to open your mouth, okay? So, breathing in to prepare, breathing out, drop the head down. I find the noise helps me to open my mouth. And one more each side. Ah. Ah. Oh, that feels so good. That feels so good. Okay, we're going to start today with our pelvic curls. So coming down onto the floor and lying, just checking you can see me. Okay, remember our feet for our pelvic curls are slightly closer to our bottom. Our hands, our palms are down on the floor. We are in the neutral position to start with. We've got that cup of tea. We will knock that cup of tea off as we go up. But I want the shoulders back and down. I want you to really feel those shoulders on the floor. Chin tucked in, neck relaxed. Okay, so let's breathe in to prepare. Let's just do a couple to warm up. Breathe in to prepare. Breathe out, just tilt that pelvis, squeeze the buttock, don't go up, and come back down. Okay, let's do that again. Breathe in to prepare. Breathe out, knock that cup of tea over, squeeze the buttocks, and come back down. Let's just do one more. Squeeze that buttock and tip that pubic bone up so your pelvis is angled, and come back to the neutral position. Okay, this time let's go up. We'll just do a normal one. Make sure those shoulders are still relaxed. Breathe in to prepare. Breathe out, squeeze the buttocks, T-zone on, and rolling up through the spine, one vertebrae at a time, until you are in that bridge position. Take a breath and roll it down on the exhale. I want to see and feel every vertebrae. It's not a race, yeah? Keep your knees up towards the ceiling. Breathing in to prepare. Breathing out. And breathing in and breathing out, coming all the way down. Really feel the upper back, the middle back, the lower back, and coming back to neutral. Last one, breathe in to prepare. Breathe out, squeeze the buttocks, T-zone is on as you're lifting up. Breathe in to prepare. Breathe out. Coming all the way back down, just checking that your shoulders haven't crept up. Okay, this time we're going to stay up there so you need to listen carefully to what I'm going to say to you. So breathing in to prepare, breathing out, pelvis all the way up through your spine. Now I want you to squeeze your buttocks. I want you to really squeeze your left buttocks, and I want you to plant that heel strongly into the floor, because I want you to lift the other leg and then take it down. Okay, so let's go to the other side. I want you to squeeze the buttock on the right hand side, really plant your heel into the floor. Breathe in to prepare. Breathe out, lift that leg. Try not to drop that pelvis and come back down. Okay, let's do a couple more. Breathe in to prepare. Breathe out, T-zone on, really plant that floor, squeeze that buttock, leg is out, and bring it down. And one more on the other side. Breathe in to prepare. Breathe out, squeeze that buttock and take it out. And breathe in and roll it down. Okay, well done. That can be quite tough, that one. because it can be quite tough, I think we just need to practice, so we might do it again. So just check your posture again. Feet hip width apart. Make sure your feet are closer to your bottom. Breathe in to prepare. Breathe out. Squeeze the buttocks. T-zone on. Rolling up through the spine. Plant that left buttock. Squeeze it and the heel in the floor. Breathe in to prepare. Breathe out. Leg goes out. And bring it down. Try not to rock the pelvis. Breathe in to prepare. Breathe out. Everything remains still. Feel free to use your arms to help you. Okay, let's go the other side. Keep squeezing that up. Try not to drop your hips. And last one, breathe in to prepare. Make sure that T-zone is on. Okay, breathe in to prepare, breathe out, curling all the way down. Okay. We're just going to do one more pelvic curl, which we did the other day, which is just our lift and lower. So breathe in to prepare. Just make sure those ribs are in. I could feel mine flaring there just for a minute there. Breathe in to prepare. Breathe out. Squeeze and come up into that lovely bridge. I want you to squeeze those buttocks, and all I want you to do is to lower and lift, lower and lift. Keep going, but I want you to really squeeze your buttocks to do it. Yeah, everything else is relaxed. Your shoulders are still back and down. Your chin is still tucked in. Your ribs are still not, they're tucked in as well. You've got that sense of the rib and the hip connection, but you're really squeezing that buttocks. Okay, give me just two more. 1 and 2. Hold it up. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Breathe in to prepare. And breathe out, rolling it down all the way down. Okay, good. Okay, so just take your legs out, take your arms up, give yourself a bit of a stretch. Just take one knee in and give that a bit of a squeeze as well. And the other leg, bringing it in. Okay, and we're going to, we're just going to do a simple roll up to get into our seated position. So keep your legs bent for this, because we are going to be doing some other roll downs as well. So feel free to hold on here. I need to take my feet a bit further apart. Breathe in to prepare. Breathe out, T-zone on, head and shoulders up, and just coming up. Okay, all right, good. So we're going to continue doing some roll downs, but we're going to do it in a slightly different way, because I know you love a bit of variety. So what I'm going to ask you to do is to put your feet into a diamond position. And what I mean by that is that your toes and your heels are together and you're in a diamond shape here, okay? So that's the position that I want you to be in. So take your feet, I don't want them really close. I want them to be a reasonable distance apart. And I just want you to just stretch over that. So just enjoy having a stretch, because you're going to need it for what's coming. Okay, so just breathing over and just really relaxing and enjoying that stretch. If you want a bit more, you can actually put your hands onto your ankles and push down on your knees to give you a bit more of a thigh stretch, if that's what you're wanting. But if you just want to hang out, over your legs, feel free to do that too. Ah, that feels really lovely. Okay, good. All right, now we are going to do some roll downs from this position, so some roll backs. Remember, I can't see you. So really listen to your body. Only do what your body feels like it can do today. Yeah, it's not a competition. It's about you and your body and knowing that balance between it feeling right for you at this moment and then pushing too hard, okay? So you can always come back to our roll backs doing this. Obviously, when we're going to be doing it in the diamond position, it's going to be a little bit harder. But you can hold on as we go down, or you can have your arms out, which is let's start by keeping our hands down. So with this one, I don't want you to roll all the way back to your head. I just want you to roll to your shoulder blades. So it's going to go like this. Breathe in to prepare. Breathe out, T-zone, rolling in that beautiful C shape. Coming back to our shoulders, breathe in, breathe out, coming back up. And then reaching over. And then coming back up, breathe in to prepare, breathe out, T-zone, curl down to our shoulder blades, and then coming back up again straight away, okay? So it's a little bit faster than what we normally do. Okay, so let's do that all together. I'm going to now go with my hands out. So if you want to do that, if you're feeling strong enough for that. But if not, hold on. If not, bring your knees together. If not, have a little rest. Okay, so breathe in to prepare. Breathe out. C, curling down. Breathe in, breathe out. Taking it over. Breathe in, shoulders down, down we go. And over. Keep going in your own time. But I really want that T-zone on. You might find that your knees come up a little bit. That's okay, but I don't want them coming up too much. I also want you to try to come up evenly so that you're not rocking more to one side than the other. Let's do two more. Okay, this is the last one, so make it a good one. Really getting that C, making sure that T-zone is on, and trying to come up through all parts of your spine. Okay, all right. What did you think of that? That was fun, wasn't it? Okay, so we are now going to make that just a little bit harder. Well, maybe not. It might not be so hard for you. We'll see. So let's just roll back to the floor. Okay, I might just duck down again so you can see me. We're going to keep our legs in the diamond shape. We're going to actually go into the imprint position. So I want you to tuck so that you can feel your lower back on the floor. If you can't feel your lower back on the floor, you might want to just put your hands under your bottom to really get that lower back onto the floor. But the imprint position should do that for you. Okay, so we're going to breathe in to prepare. Hands above, breathe in to prepare. Breathe out, and we're going to curl up. Okay, so I want your head, I want your shoulder blades, you're on your shoulder blades. Bring your legs slightly closer to your bottom, okay? And I want you to breathe in to prepare, breathe out, lift your legs and take them down. Lift your legs and take them down. Okay, keep it up. I want you to look at that tummy. I don't want it doming. That T-zone should be absolutely on, yeah? You're using your T-zone to lift your legs. Your legs are really not doing very much at all at this point in time. Lift up further. I know as you get tired, you want to just drop it back down, but I want you to try and keep it up. Let's just do 2 more. And bring the legs down and bring the shoulders and the head down. Isn't that lovely? That's a lovely exercise. It really makes your tummy work. Okay, so you should be feeling it here and of course not in your lower back. Remember, you are in the imprinted position, so the lower back should be on the floor for that. Okay, we are not finished with that yet. We've just got a little bit more to do. So with this exercise, we're going to work our obliques, our side muscles. So breathe in to prepare. Breathe out. Come up. And all I want you to do is to just do some little pulses. Two more. Look at your tummy, make sure it's not doming. And come back down. Okay, now I want you to put your hands behind your head. Remember, on the bony part of your head. And we're going to lift up again. You might want to bring your feet a little bit closer or a bit further apart, whatever works for you. So we're going to breathe in to prepare. You're in the neutral position at this point in time. Breathe in to prepare. Breathe up, breathe out, bring it up. And I want you to rotate to the opposite leg. Rotate to the opposite leg. Rotate. So I want you to be using these side muscles to move. Okay, keep going. So think about bringing your armpit to your knee. It doesn't have to be a big movement. If you can, come with me. And I want you to be moving your hands towards your knee. But I don't want your pelvis to be rocking. Keep going. Breathe out. Breathe out. Breathe in as you're going through the center. I don't want you rocking that pelvis. I want the T-zone on. I want your shoulders up as high as you can get them. I want your neck relaxed. Let's do 2 more. That's 1. That's 2. And coming back down. And you should have a lovely warm sensation in your obliques. Okay, so let's bring our legs together. Let's bring our legs into our chest and just give us a bit of a roll on our little massage on our back, even though we have been using our obliques. But because we're going to be rewarded by doing one of my favorite exercises, we're going to roll up, rolling like a ball. So just the head and shoulders up. Just try and get a bit of a rocking happening and take it up into a seated position. Okay, so we're going to do 5 rolling like a balls, and then, as I promised you on Wednesday, we're going to do the open leg rocker. Okay, so remembering that with the rolling like a ball, our shape stays nice and tight, that doesn't change, and we're using our abdominals to get us up rather than momentum. Okay, in the first instance, you know, when we're still practicing, we do need a little bit of momentum, but the idea is to really use our core muscles to do the work. So let's get into our balanced position. Yeah, tight little ball, hands are on our shins. We're all tucked in like a little ball. We're going to breathe in to prepare. Breathe out. That's 1. That's 2. Keep going in your own time. That's 3. Remember, the breath helps you. That's 4. And last one. That's 5. Okay. All right. So remember yesterday, yesterday, I don't know what day it is, on Wednesday, we just did some preparation by taking our legs out. I'm just going to move a bit more forward here so you can see me. So let me just show you what we're going to do, and then we'll do it together. So we're going to take one leg up. We're going to take the other leg up. We're going to balance. We're going to breathe in to prepare. And then we're going to and come back to a balanced position. Okay? Doesn't that look gorgeous? And aren't you just champing at the bit to do that? Okay. All right. So, of course, if that's too difficult for you, you can go back to rolling like a ball, or just really practicing your balance. But if you want to have a go, come with me. Okay, so let's get into our rolling like a ball position. So you need to be balanced. So balanced on your sit bones. Okay, so breathe in to prepare. Breathe out, one leg up. Breathe in to prepare. Breathe out, other leg up. Breathe in to prepare. T-zone on, and back we go, and balance. Let's try that again. Breathe in to prepare, and balance. We're going to do 3 more. Really have that T-zone on. Go in your own time. That breath is really going to help you. 2 more. Balance. Use your T-zone to get you there. 1 more. Breathe in to prepare. Breathe out. And up we come. And bring it down. What did you think of that? Did you enjoy that? That's lots of fun. And it's also very challenging. So if you didn't quite get there, that's okay. It's something that we can work on. And remember, there's lots of different levels. Okay, good. We might just stretch our tummy out because you've done quite a bit, because that really is all abdominal work. So let's lie back down, and let's do our side to side. So our arms are out in a T shape. And we're just going to drop our legs, both our legs to one side. Hip comes off, and look at the other way. And just take a couple of breaths. So you should be releasing your abdominals here, and giving your spine a bit of a stretch as well. Okay, and when you're ready, using those side muscles to bring your legs up and to go to the other side. Oh, that feels so good. I love that spine stretch. Just 1 more breath. Okay, well done. And let's just come on to our side. So we're going to start to work a different muscle group now. I think you've done enough on your tummies. So we're going to do our clam. Now, remember, our knees are even. You can come down onto your arm, or Marakarman, you at this point can come down here as well, okay? So it depends on what's more comfortable for you. I prefer it here, but you can certainly do the clam from here. So we're going to stack our hips, our knees are going to be even, our feet are in line with the back of our body, okay? We've got a bit of a gap under our waist, so push that hip down, Our heels are pressing together, and remember, we are working our bottom in this exercise. So breathe in to prepare, breathe out, lifting that leg and coming back down. Keep going in your own time. If you want to make it easier, don't lift your leg so high. If you want to make it harder, lift your leg higher without moving your pelvis, yeah? So as I said to you before, you can really feel your abdominals working with this exercise, because even though you're using your buttocks, your glute muscles to do this exercise, you're also needing to use your abdominals to keep yourself stable, okay? So the shoulders are still back and down. Remembering there is a rotation in the hip. We are really squeezing our heels together and our buttocks to do this exercise. And you should have a lovely warm sensation in your glutes as we continue with this exercise. Give me 4 more. That's 3. And that's 4. Oh, gorgeous. Okay, so let's continue now with our feet up. So remember, we were taking our feet up. So not rolling forward, we're still keeping ourselves stacked. Our knees are still aligned with each other. All we've done is lifted our feet up, and we're going to do the same thing. So remembering, you're wanting to try and keep that waist lifted up, but you don't want to have one leg too far forward. Yeah, remember, they need to be aligned. Okay, so breathe in to prepare, breathe out, open and close. Okay, open and close. Again, you're using your buttock here. You're also using your adductor, your inner thigh. You're squeezing your heels together. To make it easier, don't open the leg as wide. To make it harder, you can open it wider as long as your pelvis is not rocking. Keep squeezing those heels together as you go up. Try not to drop your feet. But of course, you can always go back to the other clam position if this gets too much for you. Again, listen to your own body. Let's do 4 more, because that is feeling so fabulous. That's 1. Check your T-zone. That's 2. Check your shoulders. That's 3. And last one to really enjoy it. Squeeze and return. Okay, and bring those legs down. Good. But we haven't quite finished yet with our lovely buttocks, our glute muscles, because I thought we haven't done our knee toe for a long time. And of course, I love that exercise as well. Another one of my many favorite Pilates exercises. So the heel toe, remember this one? Okay, now you're going to be really feeling this because we've already worked that buttock. So listen to your body. Okay, breathe in to prepare. Breathe out and let's go. Knee, toe, knee, toe. Ooh, I can feel that after doing those clams. Gorgeous. Oh, I love that feeling of actual working. We're keeping that pelvis. Don't rock that pelvis. Just don't take it up as high if you feel that your pelvis is rocking. If you feel like you were really stable here, you might want to pick up the pace. Knee, toe, knee, toe, knee, toe. I want the T-zone to still be on. I find if I have my hand on my hip, it helps me to keep stable, but you can also have your hand here if you need a bit more stability. We're going to do 4 more. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? I think we might just come up now and put that leg over that leg and give it a stretch. Ah, such a fabulous day. I'm just loving it today. Are you loving it today? Okay, all right. Erguida, relaxed, elegant, elongated, hip down. Give that glute muscle a really good stretch because you deserve it. Okay, we will do the other side, but before we do the other side, we're going to do some back extension work today. So rather than lying on our stomach, we're going to be doing some back extension from a seated position. So I want you to take your legs out. I want you to put your hands behind your back, and I don't want you to put all your weight on your hands. I want you to have a sense of being lifted, and I want you to breathe in to prepare and breathe out, and then just lift your heart up to the ceiling. Yeah, lift your heart, lift your head and lift your heart. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and relax. Good. Let's do that again. Again, I want that forward movement. I don't want you pressing down like this, yeah? Breathe in to prepare. Breathe out. Lift shoulder blades together, lifting your heart to the ceiling. You should be feeling that in your middle and upper back. Your T-zone is still on and coming down. Okay, this time what I'd like you to do is to curl your pelvis and your back and come down onto your elbows. Okay, and then I want you to breathe in to prepare and breathe out and lift your heart to the ceiling, taking your head back, not too far back, just looking up to the ceiling. Feel again that openness in your chest and come back down. Give me that curl again. So you're looking down at your pelvis. You can see that's curled. You've got a slight tuck in the pubic bone. Okay, let's go again. Breathe in to prepare. Breathe out. Lifting your chest, taking those shoulder blades together, rising up to the heavens. And come back down. Okay, now we're going to go back to our original position. So I want you to use your hands and your elbows and your T-zone. So breathe in to prepare. T-zone on, get that curl, and coming back to a seated position. Okay. So let's just do one more of each because it's preparation for another exercise we're going to do. So breathe in to prepare, breathe out, stretch the heart up to the ceiling, open the chest and coming down, breathe in to prepare, curl. Bring the tummy down, curl, 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 curl to our elbows. Breathe in to prepare. Lift our chest up to the sky. Get that opening in the chest. And come back down. Breathe in to prepare. Curl the tummy and the back. And coming back to a seated position. Good. Just give those wrists a bit of a roll around. You really shouldn't be putting too much weight on your wrists there. okay? You're trying to get an upward motion. And just take it forward, have a bit of a stretch forward. Good. Okay, now we're going to do our full back extension. So you can go back to any of the exercises we've just been doing. If your wrists need a rest, then give them a rest. But if not, you're going to come with me. I want you to take your hands back, your fingers are pointing in the direction of your body. You might want to bend your knees just ever so slightly and anchor your heels into the floor, because what we're going to do is we're going to breathe in to prepare, breathe out, and take our body up so that our legs are straight. Breathe in to prepare and come back down, okay? We're going to do that 5 times. What I'd like you to do, if you can, is just kiss the mat with your bottom and then come straight back up again, okay? But if you need to come right back down and have a rest, that's absolutely okay. All right, so give me some good posture. Breathe in to prepare. Breathe out, lift. Breathe in, come down, kiss. Breathe out, lift. Breathe in, kiss. Breathe out, lift. Breathe in, kiss. Breathe out, lift. Breathe in, kiss. Breathe out, lift. And come on down. Okay, well done. You should feel nice extension in your back, and your upper and your middle back should have been working then. Okay, so now of course we're going to go back onto the other side because I didn't forget. So let's come back around and we're going to go into our clam position. So you can be here or you can take it down here, whatever is more comfortable for you. We're going to have our knees lined up, our hips are stacked, our T-zone is on, our shoulders are still back and down, and let's go. Breathe in to prepare, little gap under that waist. Breathe in to prepare, breathe out, squeeze those heels together and that knee up. Keep going in your own time. Every time you come back down, just check that your knees are in exactly the same position. You don't want one knee to be further in front of the other, okay? Because that will tell you that your hips are not stacked on top of each other. Okay, keep going. Keep those shoulders still back and down. Keep that pelvis still. You're just opening up those legs with the glute, and we've still got our T-zone on because that is what's keeping us stable. Just give me 4 more. Squeeze those heels together, squeeze the butt together. Okay, that's 2. That's 3. And that is 4. Gorgeous. Okay, let's go straight into it. Just check that you are still lifting up through that waist. Take our legs up. Remember, we're not rolling forward. If you're rolling forward, take your legs down a bit for more, yeah? Because this is all staying the same. Okay, heels are together. Breathe in to prepare. Breathe out. Lifting it up. Okay, again, all the same things apply. Your knees are in line with each other. Your hips are not rocking. Your shoulders are relaxed. You can have your hand down here if that's easier for you. So you think about what works for you and what's easier for your body, what your body needs to do today. Because every day our body feels a little bit different. So see how your body's feeling today. Okay, and we're going to do 4 more. 1, try and keep those legs up if you can. 2, remember you're squeezing the glute muscle. 3, and the last one, 4. Okay, well done. Bring it down. And the last one that we're going to do on this side is our knee toe. Okay, again, you can have your hand here, whatever works for you. Just check your posture again and breathe in to prepare. Breathe out. Let's go. Toe, knee, toe, knee, toe, knee, toe, knee. Okay, if you want to make it harder, open that leg more, but try and keep that pelvis from rocking. We want this rock solid, yeah? If you want to make it easier, slow it down. That's okay too. That can work you as hard. And if you want to make it just slightly easier, you can open that leg less. If you want to make it harder, let's pick up the pace without rocking. Without rocking. Oh, I can really feel my bum at this point in time, and I hope you can too, because otherwise I don't know what's going on. Okay, let's do 4 more. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And well done. Okay, so let's take it over and stretch that out. Well deserved. Okay. And just again, really sitting that bottom down onto the floor to get a full stretch of that glute. And you can just bring that up a bit more if you're wanting a bit more of a stretch. And again, we want to be elegant and beautiful and long through our spine and through our neck. Okay, good. We're just going to do one more exercise before we finish for today, apart from our roll downs, of course. So, no, I think I've lied. I think we're going to do 2 more exercises before our roll downs. So, because we haven't done a plank for a while, have we? And I know you'd really be unhappy if we didn't do a plank today, because it is Friday. So let's get into our plank position. Lying down. Remember, you can do the plank from your knees, or you can do it coming up. And we're going to do it for 30 seconds, okay? So, elbows underneath our shoulders, hands clasped together. If you're going to come up with me, tuck your toes under. We've got our T-zone on, our shoulders back and down, and breathing in to prepare, breathing out, let's go. Really suck that tummy in. I want that ombligo up towards your spine. Try and keep your shoulders relaxed. Really sucking it in. Breathe. Enjoy. We've got 15 seconds to go. So really, we've got 10 seconds to go. Suck that all up. I want that tummy up, 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 up. And we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down we go. Good, we might do that for 45 seconds next time. What do you think? Okay, so let's take that back into our child's pose. And just have a couple of deep breaths and enjoy it. Okay, and coming up, and we're just going to go into our down dog position. So taking that out and taking that up. trying to get your heels down onto the floor. Really feel like somebody's got their hands around your hips and they're pulling you up towards the ceiling. So you've got a really long, elongated feeling there. And your head is relaxed, but between your shoulders. T-zone's on. Just enjoy that stretch. Okay, and just walking your hands towards your feet or your feet towards your hands. I'm just going to move over here so you can keep seeing me. And I just want you to hang out there. And if you just take your hands to the floor, bend your knees as much as you need to, keep your head relaxed. And I just want you to straighten one leg and then straighten the other leg. You should find that you've got a little bit more flexibility after that class. Keep that head relaxed. So just a bit of a walking sensation. If you can do both, do both. Okay, and then just loosen those knees and we're going to roll up. So breathing in to prepare. Breathing out, T-zone on, click, 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 click. Head's the last thing to come up. And let's do 2 more. Breathing in to prepare, breathing out, head down, rolling off that brick wall. Have a bit of a shake, breathe in to prepare. Breathe out, T-zone on, stack yourself back up against that brick wall, head's the last thing to come up. Breathe in to prepare, breathe out, head goes down, every bit starts rolling down in a nice relaxed way. Gorgeous, breathe in. And breathe out. Really make sure you've got that T-zone on because that's what's helping you to come up. Oh, give yourself a bit of a shake. Okay, fantastic. That is our class for today and our class for the week. You now should have 8 long classes that you can do. And you know, there might be some that you prefer to do more than others, but it is good to repeat them. So next week I'm going to do 2 more classes, and then after that you will have 10 classes, and then at the end of the lockdown, which if it is the end of the lockdown, you will have 12 classes. So that should be enough to keep you going. But I might just give you a little more of a challenge next week. But if it's enough for you as it is, let me know. So you are giving me some feedback, which is fantastic. So yeah, quédate en casa, stay at home, enjoy this glorious day, and I will see you soon. Bye.